And that was Morgan Myles singing Nobody Better Than You. And now the fabulous Morgan Myles is joining us right here in the studio. Thank you for coming today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
And it's so fun to see you all dressed up in your makeup and everything, because normally I see Morgan at the gym.
Yes.
We're sweating and
miserable.
Really not very happy.
Cursing.
Exercise is supposed to give you endorphins. No?
That's afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Not to be confused with during.
We do this great BOSU workout class with Lori Adams, and she's a great personal trainer.
Oh,
even in
she's
her
amazing.
Group classes. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, we do a lot of complaining.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She can handle it.
We complain all the time. So how is your knee? Is your knee better?
It's good. I had my second ACL surgery in July,
Ooh.
so it was quite a battle.
Thing is very dangerous, obviously.
Stick to singing.
Stick to singing.
But I mean, even that
job.
touring this fall was really difficult for me, so it made me really appreciate like my health, and you know, you just get so frustrated with little things, but I'm better now and should be back to normal in definitely a year, but I've been released with physical therapy. So.
Yeah, because I saw you sign up for the color run. So
I
that'll be
did.
fun.
I'm so excited.
I
can't wait. I'm going to be all about that. It's going to be fun.
That is going to be fun. I still hope I can do it. So
yeah, me too.
hoping for it.
Maybe
You're going to join us too?
You might
if Curtis will join, then I'm definitely going to do it. So.
Well, our team name is, what you'd be on is WTF. Where's the finish?
Where's the finish?
Yeah,
we don't know.
We're screaming that as I'm sucking wind. So that would
the
be
finish.
And then a big bomb of color goes into your mouth.
Exactly.
That would be great. So you're just coming out with another album.
I am.
Titled Miss Morgan Myles.
Yes.
So tell us about that new album.
Yeah, I mean, this really is like, I feel like by far the best product that I've ever put out, which really could be considered your first, depending on how this goes. But it's a soul country album. Miss Morgan Myles is kind of a name that people have just, in general, started calling me, and I think it's just because of
all about the alliteration.
I think so.
All about the alliteration.
And you know, it's catchy, and Miss is something that a lot of you use very Southern. It's a Southern name, but also it's got the R&B diva-ish that's in the music, and it just shows growth from where I've come. It's been a long road. It's been quite the journey. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to put like a stamp on the album. It's very much me, and that's what it is. So it's for everyone to kind of listen to.
And you described it like as a soul country.
Yes, soul country is definitely who I am. It's a fusion of really me and my producer Rio. He's an urban R&B hip hop artist / producer.
Now there's a collaboration.
Yes, and I was kind of like, country rock. And where we met was both, we have so much soul. So we met down the middle, and that's where we came through. And our mutual friend, he's a Sony A&R, Dwayne Hobson, he introduced us, and he just thought it would be a really great coming together. But I mean, it took us a second. I mean, we've been doing this for a year. It really, for writing the songs, and I really have to say it's so different because the bottom end of the music is soul and R&B, like very like bass, the drums, rooted in that vibe, that groove, and then the top is the country. The lyrics are more country based, but very authentic to me and who I am as a female. And then melodically, it's a mix between country but very soulful and R&B. Like, so it's just a really cool mix, and it's truly me. I really feel like it holds the integrity of who I am as a person.
And you have such a strong, soulful voice. I do,
and it was how do you channel that without, and while still being you, because I'm still very much a conservative country type person, and I love, what the South represents and what country music represents, and that's truly who I am. So it was like, how do we combine this? So.
And sometimes that's really difficult, especially in the music industry, to stay true to yourself and also brand yourself and get yourself out there.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
Kudos to you for being able to do that. That's awesome.
Took a while.
So who did the writing? Did you do a lot of the writing on this album?
I wrote every song.
You wrote every song.
And 9 out of the 10 was me and Rio, and then one other song was written with another co-writing group. But I think we had to really write them to get to where we wanted to be with it, and I think that's why it was like we kind of had to shut ourselves away from the world and we're about ready to kill each other at this point. But it's good.
It's done.
Right.
It's good. You know, we really collaborated.
Right. Blood,
You
sweat,
made your
and
baby
tears.
the album.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's like.
And would you consider this your first full-length album? I know you have an EP as well.
Yeah, I would consider this my
Okay.
first full length. So
That's really
But you've had a lot of experience
I have.
with traveling. Tell us about, like, you toured with Reba, and you've been in Europe. You played at the 2010 Vancouver Olympics. You've
I was
played
a
for
road
Troops.
musician. Yeah, fresh out of college. I was a road musician playing guitar, singing backgrounds for some artists and stuff. So it was such a good experience just to learn. And then I did a UK like singer-songwriter tour, which was awesome too. Like they really love music over there, original music.
Excellent.
No covers.
Right.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I've had a lot of experience traveling. And
So any interesting experiences from that, stories that you remember? 'Cause
I
that seems
think
like a lot
I think that, I mean, when I was playing background for the road musician for the artists that I played for, I think you really get to learn. You get to sit back. You're not the star. Not saying I need to be, but I sat back and I really took it in, and it wasn't the easiest thing on the planet, and I was learning so much. And when we were opening for Reba for like a month, it was amazing because she treats people so like incredible, and that's why she has people for 20 years.
Right.
Yeah, that's
but
great.
one day we were doing sound check right after her, and the artist I was playing for was late, and so they actually say, we need to get levels, can you start singing something?
Yeah.
And me, the bass and the drums, they're like, let's play Beatles. So I started saying, yeah, and it just lit up the stadium. It was awesome, and all the Reba musicians came out, and afterwards they're like, holy crap, like, girl. And from that point on, they became like my parents on the tour, and like they've played live shows with me, they've produced things with me, they've written with me. They're just
That's
incredible people. She really has a good team with her that
That is
loves
awesome.
her.
That is really great.
That was a good
And you
thing.
have a really good representation in Nashville
do.
too, with Rob Beckham.
I do, yes.
And he represents, let me see, Brad Paisley,
Uh-huh.
the band Perry.
Yep.
That's some big names.
Lots of people. Rascal Flatts, pretty sure. I mean, he's a go-getter. He's super aggressive, and he's just, it's, you know, I love him to death.
So,
That's
really
good.
quick, if people want to follow you, if they want to catch a live show, where do they go? How do they follow you?
You can go to www.morganmyleslive, and MYLES is miles.com, and all my socials are at Morgan Myles Live.
Morgan Myles Live.
Excellent. And you're going to perform one more song for us today on the show, which I'm so excited about. Can you tell us a little bit about the song? I love the name.
Whiskey Dreamin'.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be my first single, the first video. We're shooting the video soon, and
Cool.
it just really defines the rest of the album. It's not too serious. It's groovy. People can dance to it, and it's a girl power song. Like, you know, he messed up, and he's like, you're never going to get me back now.
That's great.
That's right. How you like me now?
All right.
Well, thank you
Whiskey
so much
Dreamin'.
for being on the
Thank
show.
you.
We
I'm
so
glad I
enjoyed
could be
having
here.
you. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, Morgan.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching this interview from Music City Corner. You can view more interviews and performances by clicking right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Also, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and, of course, MusicCityCorner.com.